Hi, it's Doug Coy for SoWhatDoYouThink.com. Well, last night, the President of the United States gave his State of the Union address.
In fact, I've approved fewer regulations in the first 3 years of my presidency than my Republican predecessor did in his.
I thought it would have been really funny if a camera came down on the presidential limousine and all of a sudden you see the Secret Service guys trying to pull Obama out of the car and he's going, "No, I don't want to go. I can't tell him the truth. Please don't make me go in there. No, man, things are really a mess. I can't do it." No, you have to do it. Why? Give me one good reason. Well, you're the President of the United States. So last night he got up and I must say, Obama, man, that guy's got charisma. He's got one of the best smiles in the world. He should be selling toothpaste. I mean, this guy is amazing with his charisma. Now, he gave a great speech. I must admit, I was impressed. Some of the key points was he wants fair economy for all. He talked about the gap between the have and the have-nots. Get jobs back into the United States instead of taking them out of the States and putting them in other countries like China. I think his term was, we need to build an economy that lasts. Boy, that's a great statement. And then he talked about the tough stance that he as the president has taken, and Osama Bin Laden and Gaddafi, no longer a problem. Both of them are dead. There was a lot of good things that came out of this. Clean energy, he said we've got to go for that. Now, he didn't talk about the deal that he nixed with Canada, which would have brought oil and jobs and all kinds of stuff in. Immigration bill, he talked about that also, that we need to reform that. I thought the way he delivered the speech and a lot of what he had to say was really good. Now, here are some facts. And unfortunately, sometimes facts gets into the way when you're trying to deliver a good speech. But here's the things he didn't bring up. The government spending. When he took office, it was at around $304 billion a year. Right now, 3 years later, they're at $325 billion. That's a lot of money. And what are we getting for this? When you look at it, the gasoline went from $1.68 when he was first in office. You know what the average is for gasoline right now? It's $3.39 a gallon. That's a 102% increase. Electricity, $1,400 on the average. 3 years later, it's gone up $300 per person. More people are using food stamps, 46% increase. 14 million people in 3 years are now doing food stamps. Health insurance has risen by 12.6%, and the unemployment rate is up to just under 9%. Now, if you're not on unemployment, like your unemployment has run out, they don't count you anymore. So the actual figure of those that are unemployed is somewhere around 11%. Now, those are the things that would have kept me in the limousine. No, I don't want to go talk to the people about reality, because that's the reality. 3 years later, it's costing more to live, and it's harder to get a job. And it would have been good to kind of see him tackle some of that and say, okay, here are the real facts, and this is what we're going to do about it. We got some great slogans, and we had a great smile, and a few good stories. And everything wasn't all bleak, but we didn't hear the whole story. And that's what I think is going to happen when we go into this election. We're going to get a lot of slogans, a lot of promises, a lot of spin, and some great smiles. But let's talk substance, and let's talk reality. Who's going to do that? That's the real State of the Union. Doug Coy, so what do you think?